stream upload, my savage ladies and gentlemen. We are halfway through the week, and I hope it's been a good one. Battle Royale. I guess I'm going to be playing the large map, which currently is Urzikstan, and I'm going to be chasing a win. Whether or not I catch it, we'll have to find out together. Thank you to everybody that's been supporting the channel, boosting up the content for the last few broadcasts. I appreciate it. Do we have audio? Yeah, rock and roll. That's been an issue lately. I wanted to find out as early in the broadcast as I possibly could. I decided to switch back to the Mandarin butter tonight. That is where I got started this morning, and I had throughout the afternoon. I'm kind of right back where I started out. It's gonna hit me pretty hard, I think. Let's go. I'm glad to hear I've got the audio. Nice, nice. Thank you for the confirmation. I just checked using my laptop a moment ago, but I am now seeing that comment. Oh, look at that. Internet connection quality is currently insufficient. That's pretty rough. Yeah, I got this Mandarin butter back before my son was born, and it's pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. As far as like orange terps go, it's pretty damn good. Want to be careful not to suck too much gas back into the joint. A lot of people like just hold the flame there until it gets cooking before they start hitting it, and I respect it. Maintain the flavor as much as possible. I mix tobacco in though, so I can't be too much of a stickler. Besides, I've always told people if you can't taste the weed over my tobacco, then it's because it's shit weed. But, you know, I mean, if you had 3/4 tobacco and 1/4 weed, of course you're not going to be able to taste the weed over the tobacco, so at that point it is also about how much tobacco are you using. I try to never go over 1/3. And I advise people who don't mix tobacco in to just not, because the buzz is different. I'll kick the first match off in a minute. Got 30 milligrams worth of THC gummies dissolved into this tea, and then whatever's about to hit me off this joint. To even calculate it with math, like, you know, you'd have to actually know the percentage. Other than that, it's just an estimate. Like, if you go by their test results, which it tells you right on the package can vary by plus or minus 10%, you can't really rely on your calculation to be accurate. So I won't even try to do math on how many milligrams would be in this joint. To do that, I'd have to weigh it anyway. I'd have to know its exact potency, and I'd have to weigh the flour. What do you think that was? Well, if that was on the highway, that was a fucking hell of a car wreck. Maybe just some dickhead kids running by punching the stop sign. We used to do that. Brandon actually dented one time. He had to jump up to punch it, but he broke his fucking hand. Yeah, I don't know what's so antagonistic about stop signs, though. They sure do draw a lot of fucking teenage punches and later on. Let's go. This hit's pretty smooth, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's maintained its flavor well, too. Pretty solid. I guess I'll put it out in a minute. It'll give me something to puff on later in the stream. Oh, I meant to queue off a game. I'll smoke a cigarette and see how I'm feeling. If I want the other half, I'll light it up after this match. Fuck, we're gonna need more spit. Damn, she's just burning so fine. No wonder it's hitting smooth. It was all white ash. And it was just absolutely cherried up. It was gone. It was gone. Rock and roll. Let me see what this is all about. Had it sitting right next to me. It says 27.10% THC, but 0.00% CBD. I'm like, why? Why is everything bred for THC and terps now? Legalized cannabis really fucked stuff up. But if you are someone that grows themselves, you could always do yourself a favor and pick up some seeds that, like, you know, are rich in other cannabinoids besides just THC. And that's a big recommendation from me, you know what I'm saying? Try to find a reputable seed dealer, if such a thing exists out there.
The real thing's coming soon.
There's one guy whose plants I've been looking at for a while. Check him out, Packing Afghan Seeds on YouTube. Pretty cool. He's got some massive fields
All stations,
over there.
we are green to go. Stand by for deployment.
I don't know, sometimes I feel like they've got it made, what with all the automatic weapons and being able to grow whatever they want. And like, let's say they had like some petty bitch neighbor call the cops on them because they were doing something illegal. The police show up and you just bribe them. I'm like, that's kind of tight. I mean, as long as you're not doing anything too fucking ridiculous.
You've got gas closing in fast.
Right.
Double time it to the safe zone.
Nobody seems to have any ideas about what they want to do. Let's go to the bazaar and die. Come on now. Get you some. I'll be back in the chat very shortly. And I will see you back in the chat shortly. Let's go. What time is it? Oh, come on. They all left. Let me see what I can do solo. Let's keep it interesting.
Primary objective is to eliminate all targets. You've got gas moving in.
By myself.
Counter UAV
So
online. They're
rough.
flying.
I wanted that intel, but that's just gonna give away my position. I might as well just play it out.
Turret.
Damn, this lag. I'm by myself. I'm not surprised I'm lagging because it's already said that I have insufficient internet quality to maintain the broadcast, and it's like just waiting for that to crash out on me. But not really sweating it. I'm like, it is what it is. I don't want to get too centered, but fuck me, man. Oh man.
Target down.
Had to kill a dude named the Golden Pickle. It was AFK to get back into a quads match where my squad has abandoned me. It's fucking rough. Come on, I almost died to that shit. Do I have like another download going or something? Like what's the issue here? Nope, just shit or not. As always. It's fucking outrageous.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Loadout drop headed your way.
That dude just flew right past me and just gave up. It's a little weird.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
I'll rock with it though.
There's an increased payout for this job. Be sure to collect.
Oh, that's trash. Yeah, I don't really do myself any favors with these gummies because I dissolve them and turn them into a tea, and then the fat from the milk helps me metabolize it. Can be a little bit of a bumpy ride at first.
Your fight's over, soldier. Return to base. The enemy took that one,
Fun,
but we'll
though.
get them back.
That wasn't very fun. I mean, all my squad mates left. I lagged like crazy. I wanted to play Urzikstan, but maybe I'll just end up running Resurgence. Even that lags like a motherfucker sometimes, though. Damn. That shit be hitting hard, though. No, I'm not queuing another Urzikstan. I'll try Area 99. Rebirth's fun, but like not with cheaters. For real. That's just not where it's at all. Yeah, hot damn. Dad's getting old. But the gummies are almost gone. It's kind of cool to get a pack for free. I was pretty careful. I didn't take a 5-finger discount on it, but I did get something set up where I went and did a pickup for other people, and the places I went and picked stuff up at, you know what I'm saying, just happened to give me deals at the same time. So, That was cool. I'd never been there before, and that, you know, you get your first time customer deals, or like you get buy so many of this, get a free one. I just copped the free shit. A lava cake was pretty badass. That's a bit of flour I got that day.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Effective fire.
Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
The timer is on my side anyway, but I heard some footsteps behind me. I was like, no. I was like, I at least gotta go down blasting at this nefarious bastards. I'm in the process of embracing it. Alright. Hopefully this plays out a little bit better for me. Ghost of Ashika.
Eliminate targets to bring them back faster.
The map was pretty fucking fun. I really liked Ashika Island and Fortune's Keep. Saki got a chance to play on that before I did. It was around when I was taking one of my breaks, and then they brought it back. He said it was a really good fucking map.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I don't know what the hell we heard outside just a minute ago, but I sure as hell hope that nothing bad happened. I got an old guy that likes to work on cars not too far away. Worst case scenario, that loud shit turns into a shot. I get nervous about stuff like that, but I mean, it's pretty common. If you're in an area where people work on shit themselves, people have accidents. With all kinds of stuff, not just cars. Like, there are guys that go out to do perfectly normal everyday things, but they go alone and something bad happens. It's definitely good to have a buddy with a lot of shit. Damn, so that's what's got blue. Feeling a little under the weather over here. I don't know if I need the rest of this tea. Shit, I might just let it go bad or fucking pop it in a fucking glass, put it in the fridge. I guess after I've been drinking off of it like this, it might not be a good idea. Should have portioned it out differently. I'm alright. I'm just like, damn. Slightly uncomfortable. If anyone could consider that like an extremely negative side effect or something that they couldn't tolerate, I wouldn't recommend the 30 milligram dose. I just know that I'll get through it before you know it. And when it comes to cannabis, it's completely safe. Like, too much of anything can be dangerous, but too much cannabis, and you'll be alright.
Your squad made it to the safe zone.
I'd rather have too much cannabis than too much caffeine, too much alcohol, too many milligrams of any other substance on earth.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch
This is getting fucking out of hand, man. Fucking slime bag. I almost got him. That would have been fucking badass. I feel like I kind of have to, you know. I might have to shoot these guys. Little fuckers. Especially that purple-haired one. I'm not getting done like that. So I haven't unmuted myself in the game. Oh, I just took another sip of that tea because I was thirsty. Oh man.
We're returning you to the front.
Oh man.
Your squad
That's like such a me thing. I don't even know what to say. Other than what I've said, which is admitting to my mistake. Fuck me, 6th place. Shit's heinous.
They hit us hard that time. Dust yourself off, regroup, and get back out there.
Well, I do wish that I had some of the boys here to run with, but I'm alright on my own. Crossroads is right, though, when he says this game isn't so fun by yourself. You know, it's like, not anymore. I used to be alright with the solo play. But I just had a hard time finding people that I like to play with. People kind of found me. My leg was hurting like a motherfucker. I wanted to know why. So I rolled up my jeans. Whoosah, folks. I'm about to get some damn good sleep tonight, hopefully. Even if it's sporadic. Mrs. Savage told me the other day, though, she's like, I don't know if I'll ever smoke again. I was just like, oh, no. I was like, damn. I did that. But it's not the end of the world. It's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? For some people, it's good for a season. I definitely think that the medicinal benefits I receive from it have increased since my tolerance break, which is nice. I was one of those people, I was scared to take a tolerance break, but at the same time, like, I take some fairly high doses of cannabis, and sometimes it's like got that somewhat psychedelic experience to it. So it's all about your attitude. And like, if you're in a stressed out situation, or like if you're agitated about something, whatever, you might end up getting a shitty buzz. So it might not even be worth trying to get one. Like, there are appropriate times to use cannabis, and there are inappropriate times. Like, I don't like that being dictated by other people, you know. I think it's appropriate for a man to smoke it anytime he's capable of smoking it. Like, you know, if he is capable of smoking it at that time. But obviously, if it's gonna give you an anxiety attack in a situation that's already stressful, you might not want to do that. Like, if it's gonna chill you out a little bit or help you focus, like, by all means. Just depends on the person, maybe the strain and the dose as well.
All stations, green light. We're deploying to the war zone.
But I'm not saying it's cool for you to fucking spark up a fatty in the goddamn parking lot while you're picking your kid up from school, because that's always not the case. But at the same time, you're just walking home with your kid.
Resurgence. Survive to redeploy fallen teammates.
What would be inappropriate is
to
for
bring
the
them
kids
back
to be
faster.
smoking weed at school. But I'm kind of, like, I'm a weird person, folks. Like, the way I look at the world, like, I just wonder why people are so hostile towards cannabis users. You know, I guess for one reason, it was illegal for a long time. For another reason, people just get weird hang-ups on shit like that.
Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV is online.
Shit. Stack up with yellow. Going for the chopper. I thought he was gonna jump in there for sure. He dead. I can't stay up here though.
We've got 10 squads active in the field. Hostile UAV in the area. You have reinforcements inbound.
No, I think most of the world is fucked up and crazy, but I am glad that
Enemy
Trump
soldier
established that there are only two genders, and like, you know, he made the official language of the United States English, you know, several other things. It's been pretty cool, just to see him stick it to these motherfuckers. The woke shit's done, and if people think that's evil, then fuck them. They're evil, like, you know what I'm saying? They're pushing for evil and moral shit to become, like, you know, more and more acceptable every day. I just think that cannabis was illegal for the wrong reasons, for sure. I think it was legalized for the wrong reasons. It just should have been decriminalized.
Time for vengeance. You're redeploying.
Like, some of the stuff against cannabis was racist. Some of it was just flat out lies.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Be advised, you still have squad mates outside the safe zone. Squad mates back on station. Good work.
What should be illegal is poisoning people with consumable substances, and I feel like a lot of our food in this country, and like, you know what I'm saying, tobacco for instance, like, things should be slightly more regulated. Now, when I heard that they were gonna, you know, fuck with the levels of nicotine in the tobacco, I was like, why don't you just get rid of, like, limit the other stuff a little bit more, the pesticides and like other bullshit.
Bounty target's gone dark. We lost the
Crazy
contract.
ass place.
You're getting another chance. Weapons free.
Taking effective fire.
I look back at some of this stuff though, like the reefer madness stuff, like
Secure the supply boxes. Locations are marked on your tag map.
the shit that they said pot would make people do, and I'm like, that is so fucking crazy.
Time for vengeance. You're redeploying. You've got a loadout.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, that person was pretty fucking unhinged beforehand. They're doing some of the shit you guys are talking about. They're like, talking about make people fucking, make Mexican and black dudes rape white ladies, make people sacrifice babies, like, just crazy shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just the wackiest fucking shit. Make people lose their mind, like. I don't know. Even when I'm having anxiety from cannabis, I don't really feel like I've lost my mind, you know what I'm saying? And something a buddy of mine told me when we were way younger, like, so young we shouldn't have even been smoking. He's like, man, anything you're afraid of when you get high, he's like, it exists when you're, you know, sober. He's like, you're good. He's like, the world is like it always is. He's like, you're just experiencing it differently.
Your squad mate is
I was like, man,
redeploying.
that's a pretty
Well done.
fucking helpful thing to tell somebody who's having a bad time. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, in a way, cannabis makes people, like, more thoughtful and sensitive, like, you know, and I don't mean that in, like, a feminine or fucking gay way, but, like, gives you like a little bit more empathy, like, you know, more so than sympathy, like, because you might not be able to sympathize with it, but like, a lot of times you can feel people's sadness, you can feel their pain,
Contract
you know what
failed.
I'm saying?
Stand
A
down.
little bit better.
We lost the supply cache locations. Contracts pulled. You have reinforcements inbound.
Damn, that dude got splattered.
All squad mates are in the safe zone. Gas is inbound. You've got time for another
Man,
bounty.
fuck this
Get it
motherfucker,
done.
dog. Like, shit. Those are both fucking weak ass knives.
Enemy UAV is online.
These shots, like, just enough to count one of these fights.
Kill confirmed. Located the...
Oh my gosh. I should have had that all day. I was spazzing out on all those. I felt pretty locked in, but I was like, damn, you dropped the ball, damn, you dropped the ball. Missed shot. That dude had a good serpentine though, man. Like, he was just in between them. Let's go. I feel that.
You're getting another chance. Weapons free.
Well, like, it is what it is at the end of the day, mister. You know? Like, I love you, man. I wouldn't care if you never smoked with me again, but, like, I do have fun with you. I always have. You give me companionship with all kinds of stuff. So it's like, you know.
Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy dropping into the
Got spanked on that run. I was hoping I could kind of get an idea of what's going on around me and like I'd hear more firefights going on, but I was just kind of moving
Resurgence
through
is
like
about
an
to
area
end.
where like
Make
I don't
it
hear any
count.
footsteps, like I don't hear any gunshots really that are close by.
We're returning you to the front. Earn this.
Shit.
Squad's in the safe zone. You're losing ground. Move it. All bounty targets are KIA. Well done. Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal.
Good evening, beautiful. Oh, you sneaky little fucker.
Come on, get up. I got you.
Yeah, I thought I was like, you know, Billy Badass or something. And I'm like, oh, I'll take 30 milligrams this time. That was a mistake.
You're back on station. Go get after it.
I used to take 50
Be
to 100
advised,
though,
resurgence is no
so it's
longer
like
active.
taking
This is
30
what-
really isn't
Your squad mate's back on station. Good work.
a huge deal. I've seen people doing like 3,000 milligrams and like just crazy stupid shit. And most of them regret it. I remember when I was younger, I watched my brother eat 150 milligram edible I'd bought him. And he said that his God, it just felt crazy. I remember him describing it as like, he felt like his sinus is falling down his throat.
Get to the
Like,
safe zone. Gas is closing in.
I just remember he was like visibly shaking, and me and him were going to buy shotgun ammunition for deer hunting, funny enough, and like he wouldn't go in with me anymore to get the rounds. I was like, damn dude, I was like, we just drove like an hour. I was like, you know, I was like, come on.
UAV
Ah,
overhead.
dude, shredded.
Enemy UAV is online. Five squads still operational in the AO. Gas is inbound.
That was kind of shit,
You were one of
but it is what
25
it
remaining.
is.
Valiant effort.
Trying to get a win
Keep your head
tonight.
up and return to base for debrief.
I had one good gunfight that match, and that was the one over near the bunker doors. I wish I'd been able to do more with that. I should have had 3 kills.